Sir, stop. Don't eat that steak. Please. The black waitress grabbed his arm right before his fork touched the meat. She slipped a folded note under his napkin and whispered. The billionaire opened the note. His face went pale. He put down his fork, stood up, dropped $300 on the table, and walked out without a single bite. Let me take you back. A high-end steakhouse in downtown Philadelphia. White tablecloths. Crystal glasses, the kind of place where a single meal costs more than most people's rent. Philip Holloway walked in, tech billionaire. Net worth north of $2 billion. He came alone. No bodyguards, no assistant, just a quiet dinner. His waitress was a black woman named Sandra, new on the job, youngest server on the floor. The other waiters barely looked at her. She took his order, steak medium rare. But when Sandra walked into the kitchen, she overheard two line cooks whispering, "That's Holloway, the guy who shut down our buddy's restaurant with that lawsuit. So what do we do? I already handled it. He won't feel great tomorrow." Sandra's blood went cold. She looked at the plate. She looked at the door. She was 3 days into this job. Reporting this could get her fired or worse. She picked up the plate anyway. She walked to his table with a calm face, set the steak down gently, then slid a note under his napkin that read, "Philip, read it." That's the moment his face went white. He left immediately. The manager rushed over to Sandra. "What did you say to our guest?" "He just walked out." "She probably offended him. Look at her. She doesn't even belong in a place like this." The woman at the next table jumped in. Sandra was fired on the spot. But 48 hours later, a black SUV pulled up to Sandra's apartment. Philip Holloway stepped out with 2 police detectives. The cooks had been arrested. Lab results confirmed the steak had been tampered with. He looked at Sandra and said, "You risked everything you had to save a stranger. Now let me ask you something. How would you like to run the new restaurant I'm opening next month?" Sandra broke down crying. The manager who fired her, he was let go that same week. The woman who mocked Sandra, she was sitting in that same restaurant 6 months later, being served by Sandra's staff. One act of courage from someone the world overlooked saved a billionaire's life. If you believe bravery deserves to be rewarded, drop a heart.